Cloumans are here. I'm excited to be with you. And in this video, I want to talk about how to set up a coaching relationship to be really optimal and be extremely successful so that it's really powerful for the client, but also extremely enjoyable for the coach. And this comes out of a lot of trial and error, what I'm about to share with you, from 20 years of coaching and working with people. And I think one of the things that can really burn coaches out is feeling like you've got to really motivate and cattle prod and push and get behind the client. And that's a sure way to burn out in the coaching industry. So there's three things that I have found that really support the coaching relationship to bring out the best work of the client and to actually bring out the best work of the coach and make it really enjoyable. And there are three contexts in which I invite my coaching clients to step into. Another way of saying that is to wear three different hats, or combination of those three hats. And so when the client actually wears or steps into these contexts, it's a complete game changer. The coach no longer feels like they have to, push the client or force the client, or not saying that you do as a coach. You're probably a great coach, but depending on the length of the coaching relationship, you'll always want to revisit and invite the client into these three contexts. So let me talk about the first context, and that is inviting your clients, or inviting the client into the context of being a leader. Many clients never really even see themselves as a leader, depending on your market or the niche of coaching. But I encourage you to invite your client into the context of what it means to be a leader of self, a leader of family and friends, a leader of community. And so how do you invite them into that context? Well, you invite them into a conversation about what does it mean to be a leader? How would you show up differently as a leader? What would your day look like as a leader? How would you show up in relationship as a leader? How would you show up with your team as a leader? How would you show up with your kids, your family, friends as a leader? So I'm not going to get too much into all of that, other than you want to invite your clients into a conversation of what does it mean to be a leader, and how can they start demonstrating and living their life as a leader as simply their natural self-expression. And as a coach, I believe it's our job to help them step into that place. And it's being a leader without somebody else giving them permission, without a title, without a role. So if they're, a father that works from home, with a home-based business, or if it's an administrator in an office, or whatever the case may be, being a leader has nothing to do with title, role, credentials, and inviting the client into that conversation. So the second context that I invite my clients into that makes it really powerful for them as a client, and also makes it really enjoyable for the coach, is inviting them to wear the hat called coach. And when I've gone into businesses or organizations, I also share these three contexts for everyone in an organization. Okay? See, a lot of people in an organization never feel like they make a difference, or that for whatever reason they're not a leader, but they are. And they also can step into the role of being a coach. When I give presentations, one of the things I ask the group or the participants is, what would happen if everybody in your company or your organization showed up Monday morning wearing the coaching hat, or the coach hat? And what I also ask them is, where is the coach's attention? So when you think of being a coach, where is your attention? Well, it's typically on others and or performance or results or outcome. It's not on me, the individual. This makes a huge, huge difference. Okay, so we want to invite the client to actually consider themselves or to embrace wearing the hat called coach, and inviting them into the context and also the conversation of what it means to be a coach, and help them see themselves as a coach, learn coaching skills, and really embrace a coaching mindset. Introducing an organization to this concept of coaching can transform the entire organization by introducing the concept of a coaching culture. All right, so the third thing I want to talk about is the context of putting the hat on of what I call the professional athlete. Okay, so wherever you are in life, it doesn't matter, age, physique, whatever, but put on the hat called professional athlete. It's a game changer. If you start wearing the hat called professional athlete, it will completely change your life. You'll start looking at what you eat, when you go to sleep, when you get up, what you do on Friday nights, because you know that you'll be training the next day. Okay? So this idea of seeing ourselves as a professional athlete is a complete and utter game changer. When we look at people that have had financial or economic hardship or health issues or divorce or working relationship, one of the easiest ways to turn an individual's life around is through the physical realm or their physical body. Exercise, weight loss, changing their diets. Several of my clients have experimented or tried juicing or cleansing. Juicing or cleansing can totally reset your body, where you start looking at food differently, you start looking at yourself differently. So start looking or start putting on the hat called professional athlete and see where it takes you. I often share with my clients that this idea of a professional athlete goes way back in history, all the way back to perhaps the samurai warrior. And the samurai warrior, obviously, their life depended on them being a professional athlete. And so professional athletes, they hire coaches, they train, they look at their diet, they look at the amount of sleep they have, but they also look at mastering their mind. So this is what the samurai warrior discovered, is that to think is to die. It's too slow, that they must actually clear the mind or have no mind before they go into battle. So a mindfulness practice, a meditation practice, some sort of self-awareness practice that helps clear the mind so that you are more available in your workouts, in your training, whatever it is you're doing. If it's basketball or baseball or golfing or gymnastics or martial arts or yoga, some sort of mindfulness practice will help you take that to an entirely different level. All right, so the three contexts that make coaching way more powerful for the client and way more enjoyable for the coach are: invite them into a conversation about what it means to be a leader, invite them into a conversation about what it means to be a coach and where their attention is, and invite them into a conversation around considering themselves as a professional athlete and reorienting their life so that they're living their life like a professional athlete. All right, this is Greg Klaumenzer, your business and life coach. If I can help you in any way, I'd love to have a conversation with you. I do offer a complimentary consultation to see if we're a good fit and to determine what your goals are and what your outcomes are, and if I think I can help you. Feel free to reach out to me. You can find me at gregklaumenzer.com, or you can also find my contact information there as well. Give me a holler, shoot me an email, and I'd love to have an opportunity to speak with you. All right, until then, make it a great day. Greg Klaumenzer checking out.